Well, good evening and thanks for having us in. Wisconsin's spring presidential primary is 2 weeks away from tomorrow, which means you can vote in-person absentee beginning in the morning. Armand Rahman breaks down what you need to know if you plan to cast your ballot early.
If you haven't requested an absentee mail-in ballot yet, Madison election officials tell me you might be safer off coming to one of these absentee voting locations starting Tuesday.
Just because of the amount of time it takes our mail to reach Milwaukee, be sorted in Milwaukee, and come back.
More than 14,000 absentee ballots have been issued since last week, and over 1,000 have been returned. Madison Municipal Clerk Mary Beth Witzel-Bales says she's seen more people returning to the polls in person.
We still are hearing from a lot of people who just want to vote.
I caught up with Witzel-Bales right before de-escalation training for poll workers offered by Madison Police.
The Madison Fire Department is preparing some CPR and first aid training for our chief election officials as well.
Rules haven't really changed since the 2022 midterm. Ballot drop boxes remain locked from that year's state Supreme Court ruling. Though since it's a primary, you should remember you have to vote for a party, then a candidate within that same party.
If there's a crossover vote in the presidential primary, that invalidates the votes in the presidential primary, but everything else on your ballot would still count.
Don't forget an ID or some proof of address if you're not registered to vote. Voters can head to any of Madison's 34 polling locations regardless of where they live.
There are a lot of community spaces where there's some interest in offering the space for people to come and vote.
We'll have a full list of Madison's absentee voting locations on channel3000.com. Reporting in Madison, Armand Rahman, News 3 Now.